down before you get that cooldown out, or having good positioning and utilizing the speed to keep your spacing between your carries.
Oh, I'm just so excited about this matchup. First game already, we've got very unique drafts. And gentlemen, this is Khan's first.
They've also invested in stealing away the Jhin from Ghost, and we have seen some very big pick opportunities off of this champion, so we'll see if they can make it happen. It's so exciting getting into the World Finals here.
Yeah, here we are under the rift for game number 1 of the 2021 World Championship. Already, I think the teams have delivered these drafts feeling very EDG.
Able to assist, so EDG should be able to secure themselves the first enemy red.
And this is very basic timer control. Here's a Realm Warp though.
Yeah, let's see whether Ghost can survive this one. He might be able to, as Barrel's also battling, dancing his way out, but it doesn't work. First Blood goes to Scout and EDG.
So well executed by
level 6, as highlighted by Cadril earlier, utilizing that mid-wave, being able to get that extra bit of experience. He's going to have that level up, and EDG, I think they're going to want to contest.
Yep, teleport.
Already getting into the pit here. The teleport does come out. Grand entrance onto the Jarvan, and they hold him up. The ulti's too good from Khan. Great stun comes through, but it's too late for Mako. And now DAMWON Kia move back to the Herald. Ghost now getting them out of there, and the Hextech minefield is just too strong.
Gold, but that mid lane tower still stays healthy, so with EDG holding this small gold lead, I think that they're still feeling pretty comfortable for the time being.
They also threatened moving Ziggs towards mid though, so here we go.
There's the Predator again. Quickness tied in with it as well, and Scout has nowhere to go. Beryl tanks up the turret for a long time, but he can. They're going to be fine, and that's just the pick.
Composition.
Well, they're looking for a bit of a pick here as Mako's burning down for now. In goes JJ, though, into the backside. It's flash out immediately from Ghost as the Jarvan out of position, but still able to grab the kill. And look at all of that healing as well. He's going to get resurrected from the Chrono Shift, and now it's DAMWON Kia that are on the run. Canyon is not rooted just yet, but Khan is just dead. Down goes Canyon as well, and there is the Rift Herald.
And they get it with the Viper shot here. Rift Herald plus the extra.
DAMWON Kia taking it down to about 4K. Flandre looking for the backside. DAMWON Kia have been split, and the 3 in the pit are going to have to get out of there. Great satchel charge, try and divide them. And now JJ, maybe they're the ones getting routed. The pincer maneuver here from DAMWON Kia. The Realm Warp gets Scout in there, but he's got the Chrono Shift. He's going to be absolutely fine. It's a 1-for-1 for the moment as they get rid of the Zillion, but Ziggs is also dead. Some low health bars, but so far, EDG in a good position. There it is, as it is evened out by DAMWON Kia. Down goes Viper, and now EDG looking to try and get out. 3 versus 3 for now. Forward in the pit, they know exactly the health bar, and DAMWON Kia, are they looking for a turn? Do they actually have the coordinated damage to lock anyone down before Mako can bring them back to life? In goes JJ, they just explode Showmaker. He is so important for their team fight, and he goes golden as well. He's got the Sterix, he's got the Chrono Shift. It's an immortal Jarvan trying to win the team fight, and EDG have lost no one. In goes Beryl once again, but it's going to be a sacrifice, and DAMWON Kia are left with corpses on the Rift.
And EDG have done it, Atlas! Brute force right into the face of DAMWON. They are squished like bugs on the windshield. That is a clean ace. That is a Baron. Fedius, this game is wide open. EDG have just smashed it.
EDG are delivering in the fights, and they execute it perfectly. It was Viper that sunk his teeth into the heart of DAMWON. He found Showmaker, the pick that was needed to tear apart DAMWON Siege. But look, they're going to commit again. The wave clear continues to come through, but perhaps it will not be enough. The 5-man of EDG looking to go in.
Flash Cataclysm comes forward, and JJ just trying to put them in position, but it's Canyon. He's got the ultimate, and now the dive forward from Beryl. It does not work out. The Grand Entrance only hits one, and then he just pops like a balloon. The wind wall looks comically ineffective, as now the Nexus turrets are falling. And for a series that so many predicted was a 3-0, yes, it might be, but it's not going to be for DAMWON Kia. Edward Gaming absolutely wiping the floor with our former world champions. They make sure they finish the job before they finish off the Nexus.
EDG with a very strong performance in game 1, and they stuck to their style. They got exactly what they wanted. They got Flandre on a comfort pick with his Graves, his most played champion.
Throwing it topside too, they're saying we do not have to play around solely Viper. We can play around so much more, and they've got the solo lane picks to do this time around, Vedius.
Because often you have to root yourself in order to lock down a single target, and yes, it can be very effective if that single target closes to you, or...
There's the ultimate. Kiana goes right into the wall, and that is indeed a supreme display of talent. The Malzahar grabs his first kill of... It's like that was what they've got their eyes on, and in goes Beryl once again. Ulti available for Showmaker. Let's see where he throws it out. There's a golden tag, and the ultimate comes through from Canyon as well to try and help out. Showmaker goes golden with his stopwatch, and he's going to keep himself alive, and this is a bit of a wash for DAMWON Kia. They win out the fight, but they lose out on positioning. It looks like EDG should be able to take the Riptor.
Up mid.
Oh, Flash! Flash ulti comes forward. There's another supreme display of talent, and Flandre is out of there. Viper unable to then get the position as Khan on the side, trying to get Scout out of here. Scout, of course, can be devious, but let's see whether they can fight this 4v5. The Drake also in there. In goes JJ, but not quite able to get the work done that he wanted to. There's the Mimic Distortion, but no damage. Viper still able to take down Canyon, but is it actually going to work out? JJ flashing for his life, and Viper, high health bar, but he doesn't have any friends, and it's a double kill for Khan, who is getting his revenge right now. JJ, that was the wrong brush to face check, because Beryl could go down, but no, it's a triple kill for the Graves on the top side.
Another sweep.
Yeah, the next Drake, there are 2 smites on the side of DAMWON as well, so keep your eye out on that. As a supreme display of talent finds 2. Viper actually takes so much damage as the Solar Flare comes through. They're trying to engage onto JJ, who flashes his way out. Mako trying to cause a ruckus, but instead just loses his life. The Rakan taken down. It's a double kill for Khan, and JJ's running for the hills. Canyon wanting to dive over there. JJ trying to back, but that Q did so much work from Canyon. He's hitting critical mass right now, and both of those smites aren't even necessary. As
They don't have Malzahar, Leona, or Kiana ultimates, so maybe they just back off and they just try and get your teleport out, but they're actually burning it down so quickly they can even threaten.
They have double smite as well, so it's not a real 50-50 right now as Beryl's trying to cause... Oh, it is! JJ steals it away! He will pay for it with his life, but that is huge for EDG. Can they get out is the question, as Flandre will get eviscerated. Just try and get out, boys! You've done it already! Now JJ inside this pit. Does have the ultimate back available as Khan dashes on forward, looks to try and get damage down onto the young jungler. The supreme display of talent does barely anything, as now EDG bringing the fight to the back line of DAMWON Kia. They trade as the mid laners both go down, but Kiana still does so much work. Flandre has to run, and that's the stun from Ghost. He is magnetic with these skill shots on the Jhin, and that is Soul Point for DAMWON Kia.
And they're not going to stop there, right?
Now, in this situation, DAMWON do not want to flip the Baron. They can't afford to take this gamble, and they re-engage.
Solar Flare as well. It's a lot of damage onto Flandre, and he's got a big health bar, but he still pops like a balloon. Showmaker takes him down, and health is exactly what Malzahar loves eating through. So now, no top laner for EDG, but JJ is still here. He can still be the hero as Viper dives on forward. The cleanse was good, but he still explodes. Beryl keeps himself alive as well, and EDG are getting routed. This is not going to be a 50-50 because DAMWON Kia don't want anyone alive. When this Baron is there, he still dives into the pit, but there's still a bunch of health on this Baron. It's going down low as he's trying to fight for it. It's down to 15 before he dies. Right now on this pit.
Here we go.
Yep, teleport flank to try and get them in there already. JJ taking a lot of damage. There's the Sterix down, double flashes as Mako tries to engage. Showmaker going golden, but can he actually stay alive after the fact? The supreme display of talent says absolutely yes as DAMWON Kia. They will rout EDG. That's a clean ace, and they will win game 2.
The game overs come through as DAMWON dab on EDG. 5-0, the Nexus in their eyes. We're going 1-1, boys.
Yep, it's a best of 3 now between DAMWON Kia and EDG. I don't want to say things like statement game or the fact that we've got a series on our hands, but I think it might be both here as DAMWON. They do bring us to that best of 3.
Disruption that can make their team fighting that much stronger.
Yeah, EDG have drafted themselves a lot of priority here as far as choosing the engagements, and DAMWON investing pretty heavily in counter-engage and a lot of answer and shadowing sort of situations here. So EDG put up on that pedestal, to be able to determine a lot of these early movements and see if they can start to open up this lead, whereas DAMWON do have some answers, but they have to be cautious.
And I think in particular they were waiting for Showmaker to be able to steal away Scout's ultimate so that in the event he tried to roam up top, he could also follow him so that there weren't another disadvantage.
Well,
Speaking of,
going to start this one up, and Khan has nowhere to go. It's a decent body slam to buy a couple of seconds time, but that's all he gets. First blood goes to the Twisted Fate, and we talk about this. First Destiny, did it work? I'd say yeah.
Oh, he cancels his base, actually. He wants to steal that ultimate, but it's just going to be catching the wave, and he'll have the teleport to get right back. Bottom side is going to be left alone as Flandre is going to get flashed on.
Yeah, it's a big early flash from Flandre. I like the idea, but it ain't going to work. All of the teleports to come forward as now Khan is walking the wrong way, but maybe it's the correct one as they pick up the kill on the Twisted Fate. They knew the man advantage was coming in, and he puts himself in the right position. EDG with a whole host of members there.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. Scout moving towards that top side, and Khan nowhere to go. Some Alcove Gaming isn't going to work out in his favor, and 3 versus 1's a bit unfair if you ask me. Well done for EDG creating the play. Onto Beryl, but he is, of course, quite tanky. Ghost now trying to get himself into position. Not exactly optimal weaponry, but he'll take it. As now the teleport to come forward from the Gragas. The fight has begun as Beryl looked to get the ultimate off. He did manage to get there as Mako locks down the kill. And Khan with full health, not able to get anything done. And the Eye of the Herald still.
He is. We do see the Braum hovering around. Flandre needs to be careful not to overextend because the resets are going to come through soon. And this could be danger for Flandre.
Yeah, Winter's Bite comes down, and this is going to be the chain CC. Khan's able to lock down that kill with a bop from the barrel, and it's going to be DAMWON here want to secure this Drake. Can JJ do it again? Can he lock down the smite? Here's the question. Showmaker waiting off to the side, chooses his moment now, flashes on forward onto Viper, but Viper not actually out of position just yet. Sets up the curtain call to look to lock down DAMWON here. They will be able to get their soul point, and they take down the jungler as well. Scout going golden, Showmaker dashing forward, uses his stopwatch as well, but there is no follow-up. 4 members of DAMWON here now desperately trying to run away just out of range of the shock blast, and DAMWON successfully complete the heist. But can they actually find the engage that they're looking for? Q goes wide there from Canyon. Vision still just being fought for here. Into the darkness goes Canyon, off the side, lands the Q this time. And EDG moving back. They're not wanting to commit as now Showmaker off on the flank, I believe was just spotted, and definitely is now with the chain lash being looked at, and DAMWON here looking for some stuns. They haven't fully committed just yet as Canyon dives on over, but he's immediately popped. Can't make the big play. Can't into the backside though. He'll be able to do it. Locks down Scout before he can do anything, and Ghost grabs the kill onto JJ. And this is the team fight that DAMWON here have been looking for all game long.
He is out of the pit. Mako has to go back to base because he doesn't have the HP, and DAMWON can immediately go back to the Baron, and it melts thanks to the damage from Ghost.
Well, the curtain call comes in. Can Viper do enough damage to deter DAMWON here from this Baron as Showmaker? There is a Blast Cone still available. Looks for the chain, but doesn't quite get there as Canyon gets the kickback, immediately goes in to the stopwatch. Beautifully done, and they're going to be the picks. The top side goes down first, and it's a bloodbath. Oh man, he couldn't do it last time, but that time, Canyon, beautiful.
Perfect turn here from DAMWON as they chase down.
It is looking like a tough one as DAMWON is now looking to siege onto the base of EDG.
Yep, 35 minutes on the clock, so the gold not necessarily a relevant point, but this Baron so important, and the fact that DAMWON here have hit their stride with their composition is just so important. Khan off to the side, he can play bodyguard so beautifully on this Gragas as well. As you can see, just up to the front line, feeling very good, and the Elder Drake has spawned. Now the team fight gonna break out yet again as Beryl going down very, very low, but Viper was the target, and Viper will be taken down. Beryl's he's still alive. What is going on here? Flandre and Scout, the last men standing, and look at this, they're stealing it. Thankfully, Beryl finally falls as the Destiny steals away that kill, but it's still a massive fight win for DAMWON here.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive fight win, and that is going to lay destruction to the base. Teleport immediately over for the push with the Baron. Make the most of it.
Yeah, they decide that they don't even need the Elder Drake because, of course, the Nexus is the prime target, and DAMWON here are pushing forward. It's going to be this one caster minion that will be the hero right now as Scout, the only one here that can try to defend. JJ up relatively soon, Mako as well. Viper also only 5 seconds, but the Nexus is exposed, and DAMWON here will move to match point in this series. fell down. Of course, that's third spot in priority from the jungle. Not really necessarily needing to be looked at just yet, but it is the Orianna locked away for Showmaker, one of his favorites, but also not exactly the most exciting.
So what I love about these drafts is when you look at frontline, Graves is like the tankiest person in the entire game. There are just a lot of squishy targets, a lot of high damage targets, and a lot of things that can go wrong for both sides depending on how the team fights play out.
Playing with fire down here on the bottom side is Khan. He's sleepy and he is going to drop as Scout. Portal jumping around, but he will be able to pick up that first blood. Canyon immediately exhausted as he gets towards the bottom side, and the defense from EDG down here is beautiful. Ghost actually taking a turret shot. He didn't want Polymorph. Just beautiful under Canyon, and the flash will get Mako out of position, even sidestepping the bubble. Taking a fair bit of damage here. Some needlework goes on in, but thankfully he's immune when you're not in that circle. Double exhaust to go down as there's the tidal wave. Viper taking a fair bit of damage, and once again he's going to get bubbled as Canyon now on the bottom side, and the curtains have been called. The wild growth comes in, but I don't think it's going to save them as finally Canyon's on the board, and they'll wipe out 2 bottom lane.
Play off that bottom lane. That is the lane that you are praying to.
DAMWON here would look very, very silly right now, because if they don't win that lane, they have nothing that's winning on the map. The talent is literally useless, and it all falls apart. But now, it's going to be Canyon immediately blowing up. So I apologize for the cast curse there, Canyon. Yeah, they should be able to answer for this one, but what will EDG be able to offer is going to be the question. That bubble was absolutely beautiful from Scout as the shockwave hits 3 out of nowhere. Is the follow-up going to be there? And the curtains are called, and that's going to say yes. Scout still unable to get quite out of position as Showmaker picks up the kill in the end. Well, I didn't even see the orb. Just popped 3,000 gold lead, but I mean, it's starting to mean less and less as we tick past 30 minutes into this game.
Oh god, that's melting.
Yeah, this is going down so incredibly fast, and no one is in position. They just didn't even really know. It's Khan bounces into the pit and decides that he doesn't want that whatsoever. He will get popped, and now DAMWON find themselves with the man disadvantage, and EDG with Baron as well.
EDG are pushing DAMWON all over this map. Thankfully for EDG. Oh, bubble lands here, actually.
Yeah, this could be the pick-off. The minion wave turns up in the nick of time, but Ghost could be the one to go down, and he absolutely is. The Heartbreaker comes in, but now JJ in a bit of trouble. He just gets himself over the wall. Canyon explodes as well as Nami is turned into a fish finger. Showmaker now at about no health as Khan's doing his very best to be the hero, but it's not going to happen this game. As DAMWON Kia are routed once again, they're running the wrong direction, and EDG should be taking this game. In fact, Flandre, he's taking inhibitors himself.
Rumors of the LPL's demise have been greatly exaggerated at Worlds this year, my friends. EDG will just put a stomp down on game number 4. Push us to Silver Scrapes, push us to that game 5, Alice.
Now they both have a match point. We are going the whole distance. I don't think anyone was predicting 5 games to this series. I absolutely didn't, but I am so happy.
The final drafts of the World Championship 5th game have now been decided. EDG have a lot of team fighting prowess. They have engaged with the Rakan, with the Xin Zhao, the follow-up with the Kennen, strong hope with the Zoe, but DAMWON, very powerful wave clear, very powerful pick potential, and pretty strong team fighting themselves.
And do you know what we've looked at, guys? We've looked at a mid lane getting priority and winning the game. That has been what this series has been about. And now it is so volatile on both sides. Syndra can win this matchup. Zoe can win this matchup. We'll have to see who's got the better hands for this one.
I think EDG...
Yep, there's the Pillar of Filth, but Flandre gets himself over to the side, so they won't have the Pillar cooldown for the next little while. Beryl now just trying to navigate this area, the bubble. Not actually going to get too much joy as JJ taking some damage. Beryl dives on in. Now he's very deep as they all try and collapse onto the Leona. Can we burst down the Herald though, DAMWON, is the question. And the answer is absolutely not. As EDG, they get their pick. They look to try and secure it as Canyon walks in, smites it away.
His instant reaction with his Xin ultimate.
Oh, there's the flash forward. Khan is dead. He's extremely dead. The flash committed from Flandre.
2 of the early kills, both of them, all of this gold funneled onto Flandre on this Kennen. And with him reaching very close to level 11 and having his jungler here.
Khan, this is a problem. He's decided to commit, but he throws away the ultimate. And JJ's easily able to tidy it up.
What a juke. Flandre reels him in, and JJ cleans him up.
Fight A lot was invested there. Good damage from Scout.
The bubble is going to land on the Showmaker as well. It's so important. He wants to get the paddle star, but couldn't quite wrap it around the rest of DAMWON Kia. Golden goes barrel as Mako makes his way out of the fight, but he can't get back in, and JJ didn't have the ulti and will be taken down. DAMWON get the pick.
A good use for Trundle Pillar is of course trying to find the cannon early, throw down the pillar just to make or delay that engage and force him to use some.
Showmaker.
Yeah, he's so far forward, has to flash out. The scan of the week is good, but it's not good enough. The slicing Maelstrom comes in, and now Khan trying to take down Canyon. There's the collateral damage finally. He gets it done, and he's not done yet. JJ taking a lot of damage. Khan will fall down. Ghost is still alive, doing a fair bit of work, but Beryl, he's in the middle of 4 people, and EDG will wipe them off the map. It's just a lonely Ziggs, and EDG have full control.
They find Showmaker and they put him in the dirt.
For the LPL squad, the teleport to come in through from the flank for Flandre. It's DAMWON Kia, they're still biding their time,
They
waiting
don't know
for
where
their
he is.
opportunity as Mako goes in, pops immediately like a balloon, but Canyon going to follow suit. Flandre gets exhausted, and Khan now trying to continue this fight. Some low health bars as the flash comes forward. Khan goes golden. Viper is still alive though, flashes in. Showmaker down to 200. He's a sitting duck, and it's a double kill for Scout. Now he's flashing forward, picking up all of the summoner spells, and it is good. Take this one.
Oh, Showmaker.
Oh, off to the side. Can he find it? No, Flandre able to get himself out as Mako now dives in. Canyon, the one that's going to be the target. Does he have the subjugate to keep himself alive? It does not work. And Scout locks down the jungle, and now no smite. And this Elder Drake is on the table. DAMWON Kia, can they stop it? Are they going to give up an Elder? I don't think he can afford to do that. As they move themselves back around. Gravitum going to stun up Beryl, but he's able to get himself into the brush. The Elder, I don't think DAMWON have an answer to this. 25 seconds on Canyon, but he has no teleport or anything, as now Flandre looking for Showmaker, the counter flash to come through from the Syndra, but he's so far away from the potential fight. Khan trying to fight this one out as in they go. Mega Inferno Bomb comes down, but the flash comes out from Viper. He takes down Beryl. Now who is going to answer this AD carry? The shutdown onto Flandre some way towards the bottom side, but that's not what we're looking at. There is no smite on the side of DAMWON Kia, but the dragon resets. Oh, the flash doesn't work out there for Khan, but he's still trying to get this one done. It does not work, and the dragon will be taken down.
Oh my goodness! We're back out to it.
Canyon.
No. Canyon's behind enemy lines, trying to look for his opportunity. That wasn't a bubble that connected, but Mako's going to be able to get it with the quickness. There's an angry dragon that's going to eat him, and it's Viper that sends him to the grave. And EDG, they've taken down yet another smite, and they should be able to take down this Baron as DAMWON Kia looking to try and secure some funny business and try and get whatever they can on this map to answer, but they are just clutching at straws right now.
Yeah, DAMWON saying, you're going to have to pull this Game 5 out of my cold, dead hands. They're trying everything they can think of. Oh, sneaky play here from Canyon. Maybe he can hide in the brush without being seen and surprise flash over the back of Baron. No way. EDG, they find him, they sniff him out. Maybe they can pull up the split push.
Well, Ghost is headed towards the afterlife. I didn't even see that he was there, and Scout just pops him. As now Showmaker looking to try and answer this. Zoe throws down the gameplay button, should have Scat of the Week available, and there it is. In order to close this one out right here, there is one turret between EDG and history right now as Viper dashes forward. Showmaker goes golden, but it's not going to keep him alive. Mako is going to be the sacrificial lamb, but it's a double kill already for Flandre. Lightning rushing his way out of this one, and now the Nexus is exposed. DAMWON Kia are limping, and EDG have the man advantage. The Nexus will go down, and against all odds, EDG will be your 2021 World Champions.
They've done it! They've actually done it! The LPL is back on top. Thedius, combo breaker on DAMWON's attempt for the back-to-back titles. So much prestige there. All the EDG had to do was break their world's curse as soon as they got through the quarterfinals. They make it all the way to the end. Champions. 15 games in the knockout stage. No other team has ever had to work that hard, play that many games to convert, to make it happen.
A historic run for EDG and a heartbreaking loss for DAMWON. A team that looked so dominant, a team that seem like a cut above everyone else. It was EDG that was able to match them. It was EDG that was able to get the better of them. But what an amazing final. We got to see two of the best teams in the world go toe-to-toe. Some incredible team fighting at every point throughout the series. But it will be EDG that comes out on top. It will be EDG that are the world champions of 2021.
The adaptations, the smite fights, so much work put in by this team.
It was just so much control for EDG, but in every single game, it felt neck and neck. So congratulations to EDG as we head to the trophy ceremony presented by Mercedes-Benz.